ways. There are unique virtual training opportunities that are available to each of you. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Lisa Knauf Owen and Clancy Green to visit with you now about those training opportunities.
All right, so how's the sound there with me, Larry?
There's just some background noise, Lisa. We can hear you okay, but there's some.
I'm not sure if we've got everybody muted on the call or not. So if you can hear me, I will attempt to kick this off real quick. We won't take a lot of your time. What we were asked to talk to you about is some different training opportunities that we're trying to make available during some of this craziness that goes on that we've been seeing since a year ago, basically. The last time we were all together was probably the state meeting a year ago, which seems really crazy to me. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about some resources that you as directors and staff can take advantage of. As several folks have mentioned, we have a YouTube channel now that is a developed video bank. That is, we add things to that all the time. Some of them are training in nature. Some are in, if you just have a particular interest in some different practices or different types of conservation, you should check those out, both staff and directors. One of the things that we've been able to do this year, mainly because we were forced to move district emails onto the Office 365 platform. Along with that came the ability for all district employees to have Teams, which is yet another platform for folks to use to get together and share documents and have conversations and communicate. So we've initiated some Teams training. We held the first sessions last week, just trying to get folks familiar with the new email system. We still have some kinks to work out there, but it is moving along. The next set of sessions that we'll have are going to be on March 17th and 18th, and those are going to be on elections and appointments, which are coming up very quickly and require boards and staff to take some very specific actions. Some others that we have in the works are properly submitting claims so that we don't have too many hiccups in getting those processed, submitting minutes, as well as completing the pre-claim for insurance and retirement. You should also, for other resources, you can look at our website. We still have the 10-minute guide series that's a valuable resource. Those were done some time ago and may be slightly dated, but for the most part, they still hold very, very good information. We also have an employee training binder that when we did all employee training in person, it's been 2 years ago now, I think, maybe 3, I can't remember, but that binder should be in your office somewhere. Every office should have one, and there should be a flash drive with a lot of information as well. So I would encourage folks to use that. We're still able to do a little bit of one-on-one training with new employees. That is very limited right now, but we hope to see that improve as time goes by. So I wanted to put all of that out there so that you know that there are resources available to you. Clancy and I are available to work with you one-on-one. We can work with you through Teams. We're here. You just need to reach out to us, because the one thing that we can't do is read your mind. We don't know what it is you need until you ask the questions or ask for the assistance. So with that, Clancy, if you've got anything else you'd like to add specifically about training or things for folks to be considering about elections and appointments, then we'd be happy to take any questions or suggestions that you may have if you would like to enter those into the chat.
Thanks, Lisa. I don't know that I have anything especially specific. I will hopefully be sending out the invites for the March trainings later today. So keep an eye out for those. And just a quick reminder, no matter whether you have somebody in a particular position or not, if every single district has to go through the election process as well as the appointments. But like I said, we'll cover that March 17th and 18th. But that's all I have, I think.
Thanks, Clancy. So there is one question. Thank you, Gabrielle, wondering when the district handbook would be updated on the commission's website. As a matter of fact, I'm happy to report that there is some movement on that. We have just completed a revamp of the commission's employee handbook, and now Janet Stewart is taking the reins and going to start working on a revamp of the district handbook. I don't have a time frame for that yet. We're working on that, but it is one step closer than it was yesterday. So we recognize that that is a resource that has not been in effect for quite some time, and we will work to get that cleaned up and usable. Any other questions from folks? Any directors that are on the call today, do you have any particular topics that for training that you would like to see? Okay, Sarah, I'm not seeing anything pop in the chat. We'll keep an eye on that throughout today. And we always appreciate your time and look forward to hearing from you all.